I just released that Samurai Champloo video. And now we gotta talk about this. Netflix is tripping. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I got lovely news for all the gamers watching this video right now. The beloved JRPG franchise is getting a live action adaptation. Can you guess which one? Can you guess which one I'm talking about? Breaking news! Persona is getting made into a live action adaptation. Persona is the best breaking news you ever heard of. Best you've heard of. Like literally, you haven't heard of anything better than this news. Can you tell I'm being sarcastic? Persona is getting a live action adaptation. Why? I haven't done enough research to figure that part out yet, but I'm guessing money. If you don't know what Persona is, I'll give you a quick rundown. Well, Persona is a wildly popular Japanese role-playing game franchise from...
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
And it's basically 50% high school simulator, 50% dungeon crawler. During the day, you play like a normal Japanese high school kid, hanging out with your friends, trying to build relationships, living the Viva Loca. But at night, you and your friends visit a dark dimension where you battle shadow demon monsters using your personas. You use some of your personas by blasting yourself in the head. Your persona is kind of like the manifestation of your actual inner persona, you know what I mean? It's a crazy wild game. It's been going on for a very long time. The game is heavily rooted into Japanese culture. And we know what happened last time they tried to make a live action that was heavily rooted in Japanese culture. Yeah, that happened. We're just starting this and already we got some red flags. I'm just going to point out that the Hollywood machine rarely gets things right. They try to pump stuff out in mass quantities, not really caring about the fan base or anybody that actually likes the projects, choosing some of the wildest to turn into live action. And then they wonder why a lot of people are like hesitant when it comes to getting excited about this kind of stuff. I personally believe that Hollywood doesn't really give a flying fuck about any fan base or if anybody really likes the movie. They kind of just want to create discourse, arguments, and war between the fans. They know that there's going to be a subset of people that are going to be excited about this no matter what, just because the name Persona is on it. And there's going to be a subset of people that are going to hate this no matter what, just because the name Persona is on it. And there's going to be a group of people like me that just want to make videos about it. Regardless, what I'm trying to say is they're going to get paid money. There's really no incentive to do a good job. Another problem I think they might have is getting the style right. Persona oozes style. And the dope menus, crazy transitions. The jazzy soundtrack. It has a certain feel to it. And you gotta make sure you get a director that knows how to do that. If you just try to make a high school drama and make it all weird and stuff like that, and you don't add those elements, it's just not gonna feel like Persona. How are they gonna animate a giant phallic Mara demon? It's a peanut. How are they gonna do that? Oh, this is gonna be crazy. There is some good news though. I guess it could be considered good news depending on how you look at it. Sean Levy and 21 Laps, the people that make Stranger Things, they're putting this together. And regardless of how you feel about the last few seasons, the first few seasons of Stranger Things were actually really good. So here's hoping. Here's hoping for the best. I'm trying to hope for the best, but they're bringing out too many of these live action adaptations and it's making me freaking mad. I just hope they get a Japanese cast. Don't do the Death Note thing. Don't try to set it in America. It's going to be freaking weird. There's too many references to Japanese yokai in freaking Persona. Don't do another Light Turner. Please don't do another Light Turner. Jeez. Kind of going off topic for a bit, but not really. A lot of people were complaining about Lakeith Stanfield as L in the Death Note 2027 movie. 2027? No, that ain't even happen yet. 2017 movie. And while I think it was a weird choice, he was better than the other guy. I give him that. I can at least give him that. I mean, the way they wrote him was ass. ass. It was just ass writing. But at least he acted it better. The guy who played Light was trash. The Death Note movie was just a high school drama. That's all it was. It was just a high school drama. They completely destroyed Light. They destroyed L. I'm not even gonna say completely destroyed because he could have been good. They could have done a good job.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
But they chose not to. But since it was centered around a high school theme, they had to kind of make it like American high school. He had to have a crush on Maya or Mia, whatever her name was. I forget what her name was. That's been a long time. Crush on her, then they had to make her the real villain. And they had this, it was just like, oh my God, I hope they don't do this. I hope they don't do this with Persona. But I have a feeling they might. I have a feeling they might do it. I have a feeling they might do it. And I think I read somewhere they got Toru Nakahara. So far, they don't know which Persona games they're doing. I think they said it's between 3, 4, and 5, but they haven't set their sights on it. So we'll find out. So what do you think? Are you excited about this new Persona series coming out? Nope. Or are you like me, bloated and constipated? Let me know in the comments below.
Never see it come down.